I'll wait till some people join. And I'll move my laptop out of here. I gotta get more moisturizer tomorrow. Hands dry out so much. I'll just keep the phone here while I moisturize with what little moisturizer I have left. It is a nice shot. Oh, well. And my fingers and knuckles are all cut up from banging them around, lifting film cans and moving them and placing them on shelves, opening boxes. I even sliced my fingers and knuckles open just on the edges of boxes because I move my hands so much sometimes at my job. I have to, always be conscious of how I move because I end up with all these cuts on my hands. Angelo here, Hollywood filmmaker. In my luxurious Hollywood apartment on my futon. I'm thinking, should I get rid of this futon? I kind of like it, it's fine. But, I don't know, could I even fit a bed here? I don't think my bed would fit if I got this futon out. I have to measure it and see, like how long the room is, how wide it is, like this way, and then how long that bed is. You all should see the procedure I do to take out my trash. It's so ridiculous. There's two things. One, because somebody broke into the building and ripped out a bunch of mailboxes from the lobby, and there's no concierge or anything, so all the mail's left unattended. They changed the locks on all the doors, so that's fine. I got a new lock from the guy, or a key from the guy I rent from. However, the key to go out to the trash, the dumpsters, you have to go down to the parking garage and go out a back door, a gate, and it's like a little tiny, basically a tiny little fenced-in area where you have the dumpsters, and there's razor wire or concertina wire, I guess it's called, on the top, so people don't sneak in. And one day, this is weeks ago now, I did that. I tried going back in, and the door closes, so you're going out to this little gated area with the dumpsters and throwing out trash. I went back, the door was closed, so I put in my key, and the key didn't work. Even though it works on the front door of the building, it didn't work there. And I had to sort of go around an alley to the front of the building and jump over the fence and just hope I didn't look like I was breaking into the place and the management would call the cops on me. I mean, not that it would have been a big issue if they did, but anyways, so I found out there's actually a door right there at the dumpsters where you can go out, and that's what the trash, what do you call them? Sanitation workers do when they go use that gate, the door on the outside of the gate, to open it to go to get the dumpsters out and remove the trash. Well, here's the thing: the area is so small between the two fences where the dumpsters are. There's like 8 inches of space between where the dumpster is, like the edge of the the front of the dumpster, and this gate. So every time I throw out trash, I'll usually do it in the morning before I go to work because I'm just going downstairs anyways, walking out the door. I have to squeeze and keep bumping into this dumpster and the fence behind me. Anyways, it's just kind of ridiculous. It's kind of funny image, to see I'm paying $875 a month. and I got to squeeze in and try and push the dumpster back because it's on wheels and it rolls forward. So I'm trying to push it back the 6 inches it has of space, but it keeps rolling forward. And before I go out in the alley, and then I go to my car, which sometimes is parked 5 blocks away. Hey, Break the Loop. Thanks for all your help with the laptop advice. No, I haven't seen it, Possessor. I've heard about it. I've heard it's incredibly over the top gruesome to where even horror. Well, I don't know. It was like one horror fan said he didn't even like it. I'd watch it. I love David Cronenberg's movies. I just, yeah, at a certain point, I don't know. I'm sure I'd be interested in it. But they made it sound like it's so over the top gruesome. But then again, I don't know. I go through different phases where different things affect me differently. Click like, everyone, helps the video out. I've been working. I logged 56 hours this week. Not a ton. I mean, there are people who work 80 hours a week. And I'm going to go in tomorrow and try and work another 8 hours because I just have a ton of stuff to do at my job, which is good. It's all good. It means we're getting more business now, that the pandemic may be coming to an end. Who knows? I don't even know. I haven't even looked at the news. I'm much better off not looking at the news. I still have my dissociative problems where I dissociate, and looking at the news causes that. It makes me get manic and my thoughts race, and it's better if I just don't look at it. But at least in LA, it's getting better. And actually, I've decided to reopen California. It's going to happen. So I think in July I'm reopening it. The governor announced it, but I think people are still going to have to wear masks, which makes sense. But I don't know, like what it's like the rest of the world. I've heard in India it's just horrible. So, that really means it could spread around the world again, just like it did the first time. If there's any parts of the world where it's still uh, prevalent, it could spread anywhere. Because after all, it spread what, from one or a handful of people around the world. Is it easier or harder to watch movies? Well, here's the thing. I don't have a TV. I thought maybe I should get a projector, but I looked into it. They're kind of expensive, and I'd need a proper screen for them. I don't want to just project it against the wall. Um, and the only way I have to watch movies is on my laptop, which is not a great experience. It's a small screen. It doesn't display blacks right. It doesn't display a lot of things right. The sound is tinny. So, yeah, and I just don't have time. Yeah, I saw that thing about the California lottery. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there are better ideas, but at least it's something. They should have just paid us all in the first place to stay home. And, you know, help people avoid going to work, which ended up spreading a lot of this virus, I'm sure. Over a year now into this pandemic. Gee, hard to believe. And at first, I was so scared of it happening. Not so much the idea that I would get the disease, but at the idea that this wasn't going to end soon and it was going to cause chaos and the collapse of this country. And literally, what I was scared of is that people would be so desperate and hungry and poor that people would just be like carjacking me on the street and like robbing me for anything I had. So fortunately, that didn't happen. Excuse me. But it's still very bad, and rough. And I'm fully vaccinated now. Although I got my second shot last Saturday, so I heard it takes up to 2 or 3 weeks to get the full immunization response. But anyways, so glad about that. It's pretty easy to get at CVS, and it barely hurt. It didn't really hurt. And usually I'm so scared of needles, like I can never look when a needle goes in me. I always have to be like if it's going in my left arm, like look away like this, especially drawing blood, because that takes longer. But this, like I barely even felt it. It was almost just like a little pinch on my shoulder. Yeah, I've heard Edge of Tomorrow is great, and I saw something the other day. I thought, or maybe I dreamed it. I don't know. I dream about movies a lot. That they've been trying to make a sequel and been trying to, and or did they make one but not with Tom Cruise? I can't remember. Hell, I feel like something's in my pocket. Oh, it's because this futon is so damn uncomfortable. It's like there are iron bars in the seat. By the way, this does fold up. How's that help me? I've been starving myself this week. I'm glad about that. I finally had a meal tonight, like an actual meal. I had chicken fried rice. Still so hungry, but I'm glad for that. I'm not even complaining. And click like, everyone, helps the video out. So here's the message for the haters. Here's my message for you haters out there. You all probably aren't ready to hear this because you're such losers. But here's my message. You're bad. You're dumb. Alright. There you go. I just say it like it is. You know, I don't filter myself. I don't censor anything. I just say it. I think it and I say it. And I don't care what people think of me. That's just me. Okay? I've been getting up at 4 a.m. every day. I've been getting really disciplined about getting up like right away, no matter how tired I am, which usually I'm not that tired. I sleep decently, but today I was a little more, and actually by like 2:30 in the afternoon, I was just feeling kind of sick with being with fatigue, and took a small nap in my office. I got to check about if I need to take a second lunch break because I haven't been taking them, but I have to put them in the timesheet. However, I checked with the technically I'm still a temp, but I checked with the temp agency. They said as long as your employer agrees to it, you don't have to take that second lunch break if you work more than 10 hours and under 12 hours. So I'm like, damn, I could be getting that extra half hour of work and pay, and I'm working through them anyways. I, I'm serious. I barely eat throughout the day at my job. And I don't know. I just haven't asked my boss yet, but my bosses are really cool. Man, they're more concerned about me, like overworking or, making sure I feel accepted, supported, and stuff. No, I always need my alarm. Although, yeah, sometimes I do wake up right before my alarm, but a lot of times that's just because I have to go to the bathroom so motherfucking bad. It's amazing. I'll stand in that toilet and urinate for like a minute straight. I don't know I think it's because I don't eat much. That I just have so much water going through me. If I eat more, I don't have to go to the bathroom as much. It's way better. I was thinking about that old job. I still think about it sometimes. And there is a part of me that misses the physical labor of it. Like, because it was kind of fun to do. But yeah, the work. I don't want to think about that job. It was so horrible working for the people, and it's so like transparent how you're exploited there. It just feels so dirty and uncomfortable. And click like, everyone, helps the channel out. I'm going to already lie down. I'm getting up at 4 a.m. every day. I don't even like sleeping in on weekends because I want to get a lot done. I'm like, I want to get up even earlier on weekends if it means I'm going to work on film stuff like screenplays, and soon I'm taking 2 screenwriting courses, and also maybe watch a movie. Now movie theaters are starting to open, so it's like, damn, I want to watch a movie. Um, but I don't have much time. Like, I still have to develop my screenwriting ability, so I'm not trying to like goof around and watch. Although watching movies is very important for my screenwriting education. Um, I don't even know what the hell is playing in theaters. Like, what's a new release that's playing? I wish you can't just rent a theater and play any movie you want. I thought maybe you could, but I was like, oh, what can you? No, when you rent a movie, you gotta like rent a theater. You have to pick from like new releases, and I have no idea what new releases are right now, and I'm not trying to coordinate with a bunch of people. Like, hey, you want to come over? And so, although I could actually, that makes sense too. If I wanted to, I could just invite, I think like AMC allows up to 20 people, but I don't know if you have to pay more per person or what. But that'd be kind of cool if I just invited 20 people that I know. I bet people would come out because in LA I've gotten to know a bunch of people and meet people here. Unlike Virginia, that's one of the things I hated about Virginia. I was so alone just because I had nobody I wanted to tell about my filmmaking. I had nobody to connect with about it. Yes, there were lots of like amateur filmmakers there, and I was basically an amateur too. Just that there wasn't the same amount of work being done in film there is here. And here, I try and stay connected with people after I work with them. Anyways, so it's really cool. Check out my new watch. It's really nice. It's too fat. It's like too big, but I ordered it online. It was $15 or so. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And I'm really thinking about now using some of the money I'm saving to make some kind of film, a small production, a short one, like stuff like kind of like what I would make with my mom, like most like improvised, but just set out certain points we want to hit throughout the thing. Like in anyway, stuff I've done with my mom, not like the home videos, but we did Angelo's mom's cooking tips, and that man, her timing was perfect on that. In that, I didn't even tell her how long to do each, like the end credits. While we had look up Angelo's mom's cooking tips if you're not familiar. There were end credits that played with music, and I was copying Tim's kitchen tips and making fun of Tim's kitchen tips before the cook-off with him, with Tim Heidecker. And I didn't even plan exactly how long the end credits would be, and yet each time we shot it, at the end, like we would do our little outro and argue or whatever, and the end credits would come up and we'd go out of focus. Like the conversation finished perfectly when the music that I picked would end. I think maybe one episode, like maybe the last one, we went on longer, but I had a perfect point to stop at. It's just incredible. Like, so anyway, stuff like that. Like I know I can pick out, like do improvise some stuff and see is it interesting, and have actors do it, and actors who are suitable for it, suitable for certain roles because they're just naturally like certain types of people. David Liebehart would be someone to shoot with, but I don't want to just get him to do anything. I want to have something focused for him to do. Like pick something that's actually worth getting David Liebehart for. I shot video of him last September. If you're not aware, he's very, very nice. But yeah, with a little money, it's like I could pay the actors. I'd probably be the only crew myself because I'd want to shoot it in a way so we don't get attention. Although shooting handheld, you're pretty much allowed to anywhere. Is it just if you have certain amount of crew or equipment then it starts getting like, you can be shut down for not having a permit. However, you go outside, far enough outside LA, it doesn't matter. Click like, everyone, helps the video out. Don't just sit there and watch and not like. I gotta lie down. I'm already 9:35, and I'm gonna get up at 4 a.m. again because I like to get up and get stuff done early. I don't like to do stuff when people are up, and I like to be up before it gets hot out. It's weird. It hasn't gotten that hot during the day lately. What the hell is that? We're in LA. I thought it should be like 100 degrees every day. I don't remember it being this cool last year. I remember last year, yeah, when I woke up, when I would get up early and work out at the park, it was often cloudy in the morning, but the clouds would go away within a couple hours. But anyways, yeah, no time to waste, no time to sleep in. And for me, the exercise is really important just for my self-discipline, to keep going and to not get too miserable throughout the day, because I still get, in bad moods, really bad moods, where like I don't want anyone to talk to me. And that exercise, it just like gives me sort of discipline to know I can keep going, keep going. So it's nice. It's a nice thing to do. Especially when I don't want to do it. That's when it's even better. And when I'm tired, it like gives me energy to exercise. Even at work, I'll do a little exercise. Like squats, or just like push-ups, but not push-ups on the ground, just like leaning against my desk and doing push-ups at an angle, standing up. Vicky says you're missing out on the 17-year cicada emergence back here in the DMV. That's right, I know. I remember seeing cicadas 17 years ago, I guess. I don't know when it was, but it seems like they used to be more often, then they stopped coming by, and how the hell did they stay in the ground for 17 years? Yep, Lord Heinz. Non-homeless. I'm a Hollywood filmmaker. That's how I describe myself now. Content is amazing. Thank you. Dash cam quality is good. I got to remember the name of it and do a proper review of the dash cam with footage of it. Because, yeah, it is a good dash cam. Finally, I have the rear camera, too, working now. And I don't have a bunch of ugly tape taping up the wires for it all through the car. I managed to fit it all, like, tuck in the wires, the USB cables for the dash cam all along the trim. Even the one from the back of the car going up to the top of the car, the trim going along the passenger side all the way down the dashboard and to the cigarette lighter. Yep, terrible drivers. Well, that person just blatantly ran a red light, and then that other person just pulled out even though they didn't have right of way. And anyways, yeah, it's good to have a dash cam. But I got to do a proper review of that dash cam. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like, I, I get so tired of doing that. I used to like, disable my engine whenever I parked my car and take out the dash cam. I'm like, this is annoying. This is really ridiculous how I'm like doing all this extra stuff, worry about getting my car broken into. And it's unfortunate that my car is kind of easy to steal. It's not like one where you need the key with the electronics that, you can't really just jam it open with a screwdriver or something, the ignition. Um, hey, Gmox. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a club and put it on my steering wheel. But also, I don't have anything valuable in my car that's visible. So, like, all you see in my car, you look in there, you see a trash bag with a bunch of trash in it, and some, nasty leftover food containers. click like. Everybody helps the video out, channel out. I'm trying to do as much as possible as far as, activity all day. I don't take any free time basically. But I don't care. I don't even like to call it work or, free time or whatever. I'm doing what I want. My job's really good. I'm enjoying my job more and more. And the really good thing is now, like, they really want me there. Before I wasn't quite sure. I'm like, how do they feel about me? I don't know. I was paranoid I'd be fired. It's weird how my fears changed throughout my life. When I was a kid, what was I afraid of? Getting killed, heights, uh, I don't know, falling off a building. Now my fear is getting fired. Like I would be so scared of getting fired. Yeah, thanks, SoCal Kevin. I'm tired, but it doesn't matter. I don't even like to say I'm tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. and I get up at 4 a.m. every day. I'll get up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, work out, and Saturday is the day to do chores. So get some food at the food bank, get some groceries, maybe put some gas in my car. And I'll go to work for a little while and get some extra hours in because they let me do a bunch of overtime. Oh, oh, geez, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna try and do some extra hours tomorrow, but I always end up getting late on Saturdays, so I'm going to try and get in early. SoCal Kevin, you are now a moderator. SoCal Kevin, are you there? Okay. Well, click like, everyone. Helps the video out. Anyways, where was I? I can't even really park my car in my apartment on Saturdays because street parking's so limited. Spots are mostly metered. Actually, maybe I could find spots like 5 blocks away, but I don't really. That's the thing. I don't even need to stay here on Saturdays. I'm just trying to like go out, do my chores and stuff, eat canned fish or canned chicken, and go to work. Oh, and my constipation's mostly gone now, so that's good. I was having horrible, horrible bloating and just a miserable time going to the toilet, but now it's pretty much good. It's all better. Didn't eat much, drank a bunch of water. I didn't have diarrhea. It was the opposite. Well, no, it wasn't the. It was just normal stool. I can send you samples in brown paper envelopes if you want to analyze it, but just normal stool. It just my stomach was so bloated, like it was hurting me so much and distracting. And anyways, it was messing me up at work. What time is it? 9:48 already. Jeez. It is important for me to sleep. I mean, I can't just. Even though, yeah, I want to get up at 4 every day, I don't want to just be like going to sleep whenever. I still want to go to sleep early. Oh shit! This damn plug is kind of loose on the phone. Shit. Sorry, I'm just kind of tired. Oh yeah, I don't have my lights on. I mean the LED lights. I was going to point them up there. I forgot I don't have them on. And I'm just lying down on my trifold mattress. I gotta measure. I don't think this will work. Going this way is across the room. If I got rid of that futon back there, that's the futon. If I got rid of that, I don't think I'd have enough. No, I didn't have a fever. Just, I don't know, ate something bad or whatever the hell. Excuse me. That's a nice little setup here. My book's down there. I want to get to reading that guide to producing independent movies. That'll be cool. But yeah, just hard to make time. I mean, I'm working 12, 13 hours a day. Add in another 3 hours before I come into work where I get up, shower, exercise, drive. Anyways, but it's good. I'm not even complaining. Like, it's really good. That's what I want, you know? Excuse me. Oh yeah, so somebody was asking about what do I think about the vaccine lottery. I mean, you know, I think we should have been paid to stay home, but yeah, it's something. I don't know. Someone who knows more about it could talk about it, but yeah, I just hope I win some money. Because everybody who gets a vaccine in California or who already got a COVID vaccine is automatically entered. So I don't know. I could win some money. Oh, shit. Oh, that means I'm really tired. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Uh, yeah, I'm beat. I gotta sleep. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like the video, subscribe, all that stuff. Alright, bye.